Good morning, everyone. Heartiest welcome to Marwah Studios. I'm very happy that today you have convinced the members to be available for EC meeting at Marwah Studios, and I'm feeling pride in hosting this meeting.
So what is the main vision and what is the goal of this association?
See, the goal is how do we develop our Asia Pacific countries who are quite backward. Developing countries, they have sucked everything from these poor countries. In return, what they are given to them, ammunition, you go on fighting within yourself, or some obsolete technologies. So our development has been stopped practically. This association for Asia Pacific Union has been formed only to help these Asia Pacific countries. Now time has come, even if you don't get any help from Western world, unite yourself, share your experience, expertise within yourself, your resources, and you can develop, as our Indian culture says, we were the, at one time, most developed countries. Our Pushpa used to fly there. Everything was there. Where their things have gone? My study shows that developing countries have so much of know-how, so much experience, expertise. Only thing they must unite and share. In the recent conference in Dubai,
Yes, sir.
which was held on February, I was there and Sandeep was also there. This is what the audience told. When do we progress? He said they concluded in the recommendations we must now unite and share our experience expertise for our own development. Let us not depend on Western world. This is our aim of Association for Asia Pacific Union.
Upcoming conference, they include health, climate change, in all the arenas of including the society, professionalism, including your media and center. And incidentally, I must make a note of it that on the TI Manchester platform, one of the institution, fashion and design, is also represented as some Marwah has joined us as a patron on that board of the Textile Institute of Manchester's North India section. So this opens opportunity of a different dimension, including fashion and textile industry on this Asian issue. The cooperation is so important because without this goodwill and cooperation, we cannot coexist. Today's world is so complex, yet so close knit,
Right.
that the goodwill and cooperations are required at every stage. And the disciplines what we have for the participant to come in upcoming conference will give food for thought that for coexistence we need to deliberate on these objectives and proceed further to give one plus to the next gen.
Regional cooperation is important because, first of all, today, because of the technology, we have become every region of the world has become very close, and they are all interrelated and interdependent. Until and unless we take care of the con- uh, s- so the requirements and the specification and the disciplines of the individual countries, then automatically we will not be able to make a unified world, which is very important for today.
What points did you highlight in this meeting?
Basically, at the moment, our whole of the world is disturbed with the climate change.
Right.
Health, climate change automatically comes to the health and the life and liberty. And being an advocate, I can see why we cannot get together. And as the European Union came into existence, similarly the Asia Pacific Union can also come in. And this is how our founder, Dr. Beni Prasad Agrawal, who is an Indian Foreign Service official, he conceptualized this organization altogether way back almost 26 years back in 99. That in the same way, Asia Union earlier and now we have extended it to the Asia Pacific Union. So basically, the country can get together and they can think of overall development, a holistic approach for the development as the health, and then the communications through the media, which is more important. That is how we have discussed about it. That the climate change should have been taken the forefront to give a holistic approach towards the health of the and the educations as well as the art and culture which can be developed among the countries. That's how.
Asia Pacific Union, there are a lot of poor countries. They don't have means to spend and get good health care. So definitely there is a need to go for low budget health care, which is affordable by masses. Like you have allopathy, homeopathy, and Ayurvedic, and the other method. So unless that is propagated and intimated to all, and we tell them, you learn it from India or come to India, that would help from the healthcare point of view to the masses. That's what I would say.
Asia Pacific Union and unity. I mean, climate change is a one particular factor which has been talked about. But I, being a doctor myself, spoke about
Health
how
sector.
health sector, how healthcare can unite the Asia Pacific country, where we can talk about this affordable system of medicine because these developed countries they've been talking about modern medicine which has been pretty expensive. We can design sort of a package where we have integration of all the system of medicine, which can be, much affordable and harmless, especially about talking about the homeopathy. Homeopathy is a one particular science which gives effectively treat the patients and cure the patients and without any side effects. So if we, integrate all these things to the, these nations, we can definitely bring about the unity because those people, those who are not having any, medical facilities, we can provide them the medical kits at the time of epidemics, pandemics, which can safeguard a lot of, human life all around.
Nature eventually will adapt to itself. Okay, but human can't adapt.
Right.
So that is the challenge. The way changes are happening in the nature, it is human which needs planet. There is no planet B for the human. Okay, so we
Right.
need to look after this planet, and nature eventually will reduce. It will be less, but then where will the humans go? Where the future generations will go? So that's the problem. So today, climate change is an existential problem,
Right.
and until unless it's a collective, collaborative, no steps are taken, it's not going to be. It's a transboundary issue. No, it's not issue of one particular place. Uh, Climate change is a different kind of externality. So 1 ton you release GHG here or at Antarctica, it remains in the atmosphere for hundreds of years. No, it is not something like pollution ki yahan kara aur thodi der mein khatam ho gaya hai. It doesn't go off. So that is how we need to understand this issue very seriously. And towards that, I think the APU is doing a wonderful work by mainstreaming climate change because uh, somebody else has emitted that greenhouse gases which are creating a problem for the whole world. But the biggest sufferer is the countries which are represented by APU, Asia Pacific region, the global south which we call it. So and no, so we need we are the victims of climate change. We are not actually the one who has created this. Created is the developed world. So we need to understand this fact, and since the problem will not get sorted out by mere statement that we have not created a problem, we'll have to work towards this problem collectively, collaboratively, and towards that, APU is doing a wonderful work.
तो सर आज जो मीटिंग हुई है एसोसिएशन फॉर एशिया पैसिफिक यूनियन उसके बारे में आप थोड़ा ब्रीफली बता सकते हैं हमें?
एसोसिएशन ऑफ एशियन यूनियन के साथ मैं तकरीबन 17 साल से जुड़ा हुआ हूँ और डॉक्टर अग्रवाल जो एम्बेसडर अग्रवाल थे जिन्होंने इस संस्था को शुरू किया था आज से 17-18 साल पहले, मैं तब से इस संस्था के साथ जुड़ा हुआ हूँ और पूरी संस्था का तात्पर्य मकसद ही यही था कि एशिया की जितनी भी 50 कंट्री हैं उनको किस तरीके से जोड़ा जाए। और ये इस संस्था ने बार बार कई बार देश में और विदेश में कई ऐसे इवेंट किए, एशियन कंट्रीज को जोड़ने की कोशिश की, इनको हम किसी न किसी नए मुद्दे को लेकर सामने आते रहे। मीडिया, एंटरटेनमेंट, आर्ट, कल्चर, हेल्थ, एनवायरनमेंट, बिजनेस, सिक्योरिटी, ऐसे बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जिनको लेकर हम लोग विभिन्न किस्म के सेमिनार करते रहे। और आज जो हमारी मीटिंग थी इसका तात्पर्य भी यही था कि आने वाली जो अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मीटिंग होने जा रही है इंडिया इंटरनेशनल सेंटर में, उनके मुद्दों को, उनके सब्जेक्ट्स को लेकर हम लोग आज डिस्कस करें। और जितने भी एग्जीक्यूटिव काउंसिल के मेंबरान हैं वो आज यहाँ मारवा स्टूडियो में मौजूद हैं। उन्होंने अपनी अपनी बातें रखी और सभी लोगों ने अपनी राय दी और हम लोग एक बड़े अच्छे कंक्लूजन पे पहुंचे हैं। और मुझे उम्मीद है कि आने वाले दिनों में ये कॉन्फ्रेंस देश ही नहीं बल्कि अंतर्राष्ट्रीय क्षेत्र संस्थाओं के ऊपर भी एक बड़ा प्रभाव छोड़ेगी।